Hey y'all, Santa done come early this year. I've been a really good girl. I got several of the new Lisa Eldridge holiday collection items. Keep watching, let's check it out, see what I got. And I have been wanting her lipstick for a very long time. I obviously got more than a lipstick, but I did get a lipstick or two. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. You are at Powder and Paint by Kim, and we are going to talk about some of these little lovely beauties by Lisa Eldridge. Look at this darling packaging. She hired, I guess you would say, a artist, and her name is Ellen Bernstein. No, Blair Bernstein, Bernstein, and is Blair Brittenstein. Breitenstein? Anyways, that's who created this lovely packaging. I think it's absolutely fabulous. So let's go ahead and get this party started, and let me show you the items that I got. Just fabulous packaging. Let's start with the eyes first. So and let me get the right box for that. This is her Kitten Eye Twin Set and Pearls. What darling packaging. How stinking cute is that? And inside you're going to get a mascara, Kitten Lash Mascara. I am wearing it. You've got a very unique liner. I was very intrigued by this liner. The Kitten Flick Liquid Eyeliner. And then we've got her Liquid Luxury Eyeshadow, which I am wearing. And this is in Freshwater Pearl. So let me show you the items. I'm going to run some B-roll here. Let's start with the shadow, because that's what I put on first, and it's absolutely lovely. I put it on yesterday, and you can see it just makes your eyes pop. I think Lisa is a bit more of a minimalist when it comes to makeup. Not completely so, but compared to some of the other looks I have done, or some of the other looks some of the other makeup artists out there and makeup curators do, again, it's sort of minimalist. But here is this lovely Fresh Pearl liquid eyeshadow. You'll see me applying it. Goes on effortlessly. It has great staying power, just so pretty. Now, one thing I do want to mention is I immediately thought of a Sydney Grace cream eyeshadow. So you'll see me applying that, and this is in the color Candlelight. So I thought, well, let me see if they're dupes, if they're similar, but you can see in my B-roll that the Sydney Grace is really more of a rosier. It has a little more gold color, where the Lisa Eldridge is a bit more white silvery. I think the Lisa Eldridge color pops a little bit more. Again, you'll see the comparison of the two. I did go back and put the Lisa Eldridge back over the Sydney Grace, because I want you guys to see the whole Lisa Eldridge show. Anyway, so there is this lovely liquid eyeliner. I do have on my bronzer in the crease, but this is a beautiful one and done. What a lovely holiday look. Something very simple, effortless, and elegant. Really, really like that. Now, the other item that they have, or that she has in this package, in this trio, is this Kitten Flick liquid liner. You guys know when I do my liner, I love using a shadow. I feel like I have better control with a brush, but I was so intrigued at this uber fine tip. Again, you'll see in B-roll me applying it. And I will say it's, of the items I've gotten, it's my least favorite. It isn't that I don't like it. It's just I'm not great with a liquid liner, although it gives a very precise, very close, because it is super thin and fine, but a very precise, close line. And the trick is go slow. And I was able to get a better flick on my left eye, I don't know why, than my right, but I liked it. I liked it a lot. It wears beautifully. It doesn't smear. It doesn't budge. Again, I like that I can get really, really close and uber fine. I can do that really lovely, super fine inner corner line with this eyeliner. So a thumbs up, but my least favorite item of the items that I purchased in this collection, but still liked it. Now, the next item I was most anticipating, is that the word I want? But I was anticipating most this mascara. It is her Kitten Lash Mascara. Again, what I am wearing. And you guys know I tend to wear a thicker, fuller lash with my mascara. I really was intrigued by the wand and the brush, and it does give a very soft, very fluttery lash. You'll see in my application on one eye, I did just the mascara. I did put about 3 coats on, and that's on my left eye. And then on my right eye, I did put on a eyelash primer. It was the Joa eyelash primer. And I felt like the eyelash primer wasn't necessary. With enough coats, I was able to get the volume that I typically like, although it's not what I normally wear. Usually, some of my other mascaras give a little more volume. I'm not disappointed in this mascara at all. Still gave volume, gave fluttery lashes. The lower lash line, it's exquisite. This applied so easily on your lower lash, and they're just long and soft and fluttery. Really, 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 really like this mascara. I really enjoyed that. So I'm pumped about this because with this mascara, I feel like I can get a different eye lash look with this versus some of my other mascaras that give a more full plumping kind of a look. So, yay, very nice. I enjoyed that a lot. So here is our first kit. And again, it's the Kitten Eye Twin Set in Pearls. But look at that gorgeous eyeshadow. Oh, such a simple, elegant look. Really, really liked it. Okay, my friends, moving on, let's talk about the next little package. And this is her Holiday Muse lip kit. Look how cute that is. And then you just pull it open. Oh, and I need to go back. And they're individually wrapped as well. But that goes right back in there. Well, it does go right back in there, but I'm not gonna monkey with it. But there it is. And within this set, I got the Velvet Matte Lipstick, which I have been wanting, one of Lisa's matte lipsticks for a long time. This also comes with a matching lip liner. Now, the color that this comes in is the Velvet Muse. And she says it's a really sort of a natural, neutral, pinky brown, which it is. And you'll see again in the B-roll application of the liner, which was creamy, no tug, effortless, exactly what you would expect from a Lisa Eldridge product. Love that. I will say for me, for my coloring, I felt like it was a little more brown and a little more muted, but I still liked it. I feel like with this lip look, if I wore a bolder cheek, I think I could really pull it off even better. But you can see the packaging is quite luxe. And the lipstick is so creamy, soft. While it's matte, it's still incredibly comfortable. And I do think for most skin types, this is a fairly neutral color, and a lot of people in a lot of different complexions and shades could easily wear it, but just lovely. Now, I did go in and top it with one of her lip glosses. We'll get to that. That's the prima donna, the star of the show. But I'm so happy to finally have the Velvet Matte Lisa Eldridge lipstick. I'm just so pumped. I almost got Ribbon, her red, but you'll see in another lipstick what I'm wearing. I decided not to and to do the Muse and do something more everyday and neutral. So very happy with both those products, the lip liner as well as the lipstick. Just absolutely lovely. So here is her Rouge Experience lipstick. This is her little holiday special. And what adorable packaging. And this is this is the beauty that I got. And this is in Scarlet Sequin, which is why I didn't get the matte velvet lipstick in the ribbon red color. I got it in this. And this is called a tomato red, and it does have a slight shimmer. It is a satin finish, and the packaging is exquisite. And I had it engraved with my initials. It was an extra $4, and I thought, you know what, I want to do something special. This is refillable, absolutely gorgeous. I think it's a stunning holiday color. I think with the eyeshadow and with this lip look, and then you put on a very soft blush, you've got a very elegant, lovely, easy holiday look. This lipstick is just, it's lovely, and it stays put. So does the matte. I wore this lipstick, the Scarlet Sequin, a lot longer yesterday, and I'm telling you, it had magnificent staying power. I was just thrilled with that, especially being a satin finish, but it has just the slightest little shimmer to it. It's lovely. It is refillable. You'll see in my B-roll how you're able to take it out. So I'm pumped about that. I can always go back and add another shade, but just what beautiful, exquisite packaging. Lisa doesn't leave anything out. On one end of her lipstick, and even all of them, they have her little insignia LE at the ends of all of them. Her packaging is just bar none so far with my experience. I'm sure there's some other luxe brands out there, but I've just been thrilled with this. But here it is, the Rouge Experience lipstick in, why do I always forget the name? Scarlet Sequin. So, so pretty. And I will say, with the packaging, with the lipstick and the pencil set, you had several shades to choose from, and you have several shades to choose from, but the Scarlet Sequin is special for the holidays. Yay! All right, my friends, we are down to the last little package. Where did I put her? Here she is. If you get anything from this Lisa Eldridge collection, you have got to get the Sequin Suite. And I'll tell you why. They're glosses and they're spectacular. I know one YouTuber said they weren't very shimmery. I found them very shimmery, and I feel like they're shimmery, and you tell me, you let me know what you think. I've applied all three of them, but they're just gorgeous. But the best thing of it all is they're all still individually wrapped, but they're in their own little individual boxes with the great little graphic from the artist. I thought that was fabulous. Am I going to be giving any of them away? I'm a pig. No, I don't. At this stage of the game, and I've used them all, I'm not, because I love all of them. They're just so stinking pretty. But again, if you want to, I'll put the price up here. I can't recall. I didn't think it was too terribly expensive, especially if you want to keep one or two or give some of them away or all of them away. You can give them away because they're all individually packaged in this great designer packaging. So the glosses themselves, oh my gosh. We'll start with the first one, and you'll see it. It's the Peekaboo Pink, and I'm applying everything. They're gorgeous. They're comfortable. They glide on. They have the prettiest shimmer. Oh my gosh. I just think they're absolutely exquisite. When I saw this kit from another YouTuber online, I was like, I know I'm going to get that, but how stinking beautiful is that? So Peekaboo Pink is, Peekaboo Pink, I think I said Peekaboo. Peekaboo Pink is the first shade. And then the next shade that I'm showing is the Chameleon Chaos, and this one's got a little more bronze, orange, pink. It is definitely a multi-chromatic shimmer to it. Oh, it's just so, so pretty. And then the last color that I'm showing is Kensington Plum. The Kensington Plum I put over the Muse lipstick. So I wanted to try to sort of zazz the Muse lipstick with this gloss, and I thought it looked really pretty with that. It gave it a little oomph to it. So again, these are just so, so pretty. The artwork and the packaging is phenomenal. The products are phenomenal. Again, my least favorite is the liner, and it could be operator error. You know, some of you might be more skilled with doing liquid liners than I am. I tend to, as I said, do better with my shadow and a brush, but not too bad. I don't think I did too bad a job. But there we have it, all these beautiful Lisa Eldridge holiday collection. It's not her whole collection, but it's a lot of it. So let me know in the comments what you think. If you're going to be getting any of the Lisa Eldridge holiday collection, what of the products will you be getting? What of the products did you like the most that I shared with you in this video? And holidays are just, can you believe it? Gosh, Halloween's a couple of weeks away, not even. And then after that, it's all downhill from here. Turkey and then Santa and the whole 9 yards. But thank you as always for joining. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Happy shopping if you do.